Hi everyone, myself Vamsi Krishna. In this session, we are going to see how to install Artifactory server on EC2 instance. This particular setup has certain prerequisites. First, we need to create a EC2 instance either with t2.small or t2.large or t2.xlarge, and we need to open port 8081 in security groups, and then we need to log into instance as a root user and install Java. And once Java is installed, we need to download latest version of Artifactory or older version of Artifactory. Once Artifactory is downloaded, we need to extract it and we need to go to bin directory and start the services. Let us start the implementation steps one by one. Let me quickly create a EC2 instance. Launch instance. Amazon Linux 2. I'm selecting T2.small. I need one CPU, 2 GB memory. If you want, you can select T2.medium as well. Okay, it's up to you. You can select T2.small or T2.medium. T2.micro will not work. Okay, I'm going with T2.medium. Review and launch. Launch. This is the key pair I'm using. The server is created. I'll just say Artifactory server, and then once it is running, I'll copy the server IP and connect to the server and start steps one by one. Okay, now the instance state is running. Copy the server IP, open MobiXterm, create a new session, SSH, remote host, specify username, EC2-user, advanced SSH settings, private key. This is my PPK, PEM file. Now, the first step is we need to log into instance as a root user and install Java. Let me log in as a root user, sudo -i. We logged in as a root user. Now we need to install Java. Yum install Java -1.8.0 -openjdk star. Let it download the packages. Java is the prerequisite for Artifactory server. Without Java, we can't install Artifactory server. Okay. Once Java is installed, you can quickly verify Java is installed or not. Okay, Java is installed. Next step is we need to download Artifactory packages onto /opt directory. If you want latest version of Artifactory OSS, you can download it from here. If you want older version of Artifactory, you can download it from this particular website. Okay, if you want latest version of Artifactory Pro, you can download it from here. You can copy this link and you can go, but I'm downloading older version of Artifactory OSS from this website. Okay, you can copy this, you can select this particular URL from here. This is the place where I'm going to download the artifactories. Okay, jfrog.bintray.com artifactory, binarytray.com/artifactory. Here we are going to download 6.9.6. okay, you can say 6.9.6, and if you want to download another version, you can download another version. This is the one which I'm downloading, JFrog Artifactory OSS 6.9.6 zip. Okay, let me copy this and just go to /opt and say wget this server. Okay, your Artifactory is downloaded. Just extract it. For that, unzip Artifactory. Unzip your Artifactory. Once it is extracted, once it is extracted, we can go inside to bin directory and start the services. Just see this, go inside Artifactory bin, and here you need to start Artifactory. This is the script, sh script start. Yes, this is done. If you want to verify, you can verify. This is a Java process. You can verify using netstat-plant pipe grep :8081, because Artifactory runs on the port 8081. This port is listening. Let us allow this port in the security group. Security group, allow 8081 port. Launch wizard 1. This is the security group ID. Edit inbound rules, add rule. You can add 8081 and CIDR block 0.0.0/save rules. Once you add the security group, copy the server IP and you can open server IP :8081. Now this will open the Artifactory login page, and the default username is admin and default password is password. You can click on login. Click on login. Username is admin, password is password. Login. Perfect. You are able to log into Artifactory. This is how we should install JFrog Artifactory on EC2 instance. If you want to stop, just same script, you can say sh artifactory.sh and just stop it. This is stopped. If you want, if you refresh, it won't be there. Okay, your Artifactory is stopped. This is how we need to start Artifactory and log into Artifactory with username and password. And if at all you don't want to start it, you can simply stop it. If you want to remove, you can simply stop it. Thanks everyone for watching this video.